2 months after flooding devastated several communities in our area, many homeowners are still trying to pick up the pieces of their lives.
And President Trump just approved federal assistance for 8 counties. News 8's Jordan Fremstead went back to find out how the community of Reedstown in Vernon County is doing now, knowing financial help is on the way.
It's been nearly 2 months since record floodwaters rushed through the community of Reedstown. Now that the president has approved disaster relief funding for Vernon County, the physical rebuilding process can now begin. Some homeowners have yet to come back to their homes, and for others, that day may never come.
Just looking at the homes and the water just rushing through here, you just didn't think it was going to be like that.
I've never seen water move that fast, never.
Never. It's a word that's becoming cliche for community members in Reedstown.
We know what 11 inches rain looks like from Ontario now.
The town is receiving help from FEMA, but a full recovery is something its residents can only dream about right now.
Some of these homes will never be able to be lived in again. So FEMA comes in and they're going to help us work with everyone to make sure they have somewhere to live or somewhere to go.
Claudia Dull is the librarian of Reedstown. She lost her home, and the memories of that week remain in the back of her mind.
I'm glad that we got out when we did.
I would say it was probably about this high here. Yep, that would be about correct. It was like 17 inches into Claudia's house.
Dull said she stayed at the library the night high water carved through town.
The library protected us that night.
She looked outside the next day, and her eyes tell the story.
I just walked over from the library and I looked down the street, and it wasn't very far, and there was the river.
There was only one way to get to her house.
I think I would have had to grab a boat and hope for the best.
She says she is thankful no one was hurt.
And I saw one smaller tree with 2-3 huge trees jammed. And it's like the power of the river that day must have been terrible.
The stress on the community lives on.
All these houses behind us, they were high and dry, before, and this is just kind of the icing on the cake now. I mean, how many more times can you do it, really?
But Dahl says the community support gives her hope that a full recovery will come.
This is the most beautiful area in Wisconsin as far as I'm concerned. And we have some of the kindest, most wonderful people.
Community members I spoke with say they're going to continue to try to pick up as many pieces of the damage as they can until winter hits. They also said a fundraiser last week raised more than $10,000 for the community, continuing a long line of support that this area has continued to see the last couple of months. Reporting in Reedstown, I'm Jordan Fremstead, News 8.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jordan. And community officials say it could take an entire year for the community to fully recover from the flooding.